I lived in Los Angeles for 13 months between 1977 and 1978, and then returned to New York City and have never been back to Southern California. A lifelong non-motorist, I lived in LA without a car, but did get around quite a bit by bus, which hardly any non-Latino whites did back then, and probably still don't do. One of my favorite LA destinations was Venice Beach, where I sometimes saw Arnold Schwarzenegger on the boardwalk, and many lesser known but still local celebrity bodybuilders like Franco Columbu on the beach. When I stayed home in LA, I sometimes experienced the most acute boredom I've ever experienced anywhere. That's what got me to start writing seriously, although it wasn't until after my sister's death in 1996 that stuff started pouring out of me entirely in New York. This outpouring lasted until the early 2000s. I'm now going to read a short prose piece from my days in LA that I consider my breakthrough effort. It's called Nightmare. Nightmare. What would the Nazis do to Jewish homosexuals? Could they have made them suffer twice as much before they killed them? Could they have killed them twice? A recurring nightmare. I'm standing in a circle with a number of other male Jewish prisoners. All of us have been forced to disrobe. At the center of the circle, on a tiny, spotlit platform, stands an Aryan bodybuilder, a radiantly blonde, blue-eyed Mr. Universe. This time he isn't wearing posing trunks. He too is wearing nothing. He begins to flex his well-oiled muscles. He poses slowly, holding each pose longer than he normally would. Between poses, he looks down at his penis and touches it. It remains soft throughout. His face remains expressionless throughout. As soon as someone in the circle develops an erection, Nazi guards swoop down on him and drag him away. I tried desperately to control myself. Eventually, I failed.